Good afternoon. Hi, 10 George Realty. We have a really nice lunch provided by Home Guard and a full room, so we're very thankful. But most of all, we're thankful that we're going to learn today about home inspections, specifically sewer laterals, very important part of the inspection process. So I am going to turn it over to Miss Kenyatta Sugars, and she is going to introduce her team.
Yay! Thank you so much, Michelle, for having us back again today. My name is Kenyatta Sugars, account manager with Home Guard. So excited to be with you here in person. Zoom, you're missing out on a great lunch. You gotta come to the office so you can get some food. Thank you so much for having us here again. As you guys know, Home Guard is California's #1 one-stop shop for home inspections. So we take care of your home, your roof, your termite, your sewer lateral, and your pool inspections. As a part of my job, I go out to offices all across Southern California and we talk about the inspections, but we also bring additional value where we can go into depth about some of the inspections. Today, we are going to highlight sewer lateral and we're going to cover the basics. A lot of you all are veterans in here. How many people have been selling homes for more than 5 years in here? Yeah, everybody. We got kind of a newbie a little bit. So hopefully we'll teach everybody in here something that you didn't know. Feel free to ask as many questions as you have because I brought the experts. I'm just the cute girl that goes out to the offices, but these are the guys with the mustache. Right. So I'm going to introduce our general manager and inspector, Chris, as well as our roof inspector, Joshua.
Anytime, guys, if you have questions, feel free. So what we're going to do is talk about sewer lateral inspection.
There's there.
All right, sewer lateral inspection. What is a sewer lateral? Why is it important to have one? What are the inspector qualifications in preparing for a complete sewer lateral inspection? And what is in the report? Good job. All right, click past that one. That's good jump. I guess we got to go back.
Okay.
So go the other way. Let's see what happens.
Downsize.
Yeah, I kind of took them.
There's an arrow, back arrow.
Yeah, I got it.
You got it.
Oh, there it is. Found it.
There you
Just
go.
try to go all the way back, but it kind of just jumped wherever. Does it go back anymore?
That's it right there.
Okay, I think they're all out of order.
Okay.
So let's just go ahead, go to the next one. We're just gonna have to jump around, I guess, but
Yeah.
we're just keep going. You go to the next one, Josh. Keep going, keep going. There we go. What is a sewer lateral? A sewer lateral is an underground pipe that takes wastewater to the city connection. At the city line, this is called the upper lateral and this is the lower lateral. So we report on all of this information all the way to the city connection. Some cases, this section here, this would be a septic. We don't use septic, that's a different certification, but you want to make sure that's serviced. So sewer lateral takes the waste from the house, moves it on down the street. Why is it important to have a sewer lateral? To note the defects. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for corrosion, shifting pipe, cracked pipe, root intrusion, broken pipes. This would all basically fail the inspection. This stuff would need to be replaced because it's going to prohibit the water to flow from the house to the city connection. All right, Josh. Is there another one? Let's go back. We'll just talk about the report too as well. So inside of the home inspection report, let's see, sewer lateral. It's all crazy. Okay, let's do this one. Can you see by the numbers in the corner? Huh? So all of our sewer lateral inspectors are NASCO certified. That's the National Association of Sewer Service Companies. And Home Guard is a licensed plumbing company. So with all of our sewer lateral inspections, you're going to get a bid if there is issues with that. And we can repair and do all that work for you. Okay.
Should we go forward?
What's that? Oh, let's see here. Okay, let's see this one right here. What is in the report? We're gonna go ahead and note the condition of the sewer lateral. We're also gonna note the defects in that sewer lateral. And again, we're gonna add a bid to that report. And yeah, you'll get that bid with all the repairs needed be. Also, too, we're gonna get a detailed report of the breakdown of everything that we see within that sewer lateral. So go ahead and click forward, Josh. Let's click forward. Here we go, right here. So this is the inspection log. So this is going to be our sample report. When you receive this, this is going to have all the information regarding what's inside the pipe. So when you get the video, you can see that it pulls back at 43 feet, and it's going to start noting the deficiencies within that pipe. Okay? So it's really easy, simple to read. Okay, Josh, let's go back to, let's go to this one. This is preparing your clients for a sewer lateral. So when you're ordering these, we need to know what kind of cleanouts the house has. Is it a 3-inch or a 4-inch? If we can't find that, we will remove the toilet. Let's go to that one real quick, Josh.
That must be back.
Here we go, right here. So what is a sewer cleanout? It's a point of access where the sewer lateral can be serviced. So our typical cleanouts on a property are going to be 3-inch and 4-inch. These are typically flush with the earth right here. These are standard pretty much on all new builds. At the top left corner, you can see where we pulled the toilet to get into the lateral from that area. Okay, these at the top, these aren't recommended. We can't get through them. These are the 2-inch cleanouts located on the walls. These basically service the backside of kitchens and bathrooms. We can't get our camera through those. So we want 3-inch, 4-inch, or we can pull the toilet. Okay. Let's see what else we have. All right, and also too, at the very tail end of our sewer lateral report, you're gonna see these photos too, and they're gonna be marked by the inside of the pipe. Also too, we're gonna mark above earth where that damage is related to what's underground. So you'll be able to see all these pictures here as well. And I wish this would play the video, but I think it will.
Yeah.
That's the end of it.
No.
I can try to click on.
So, yeah, keep going. Let's go to the other
I think
one.
that's it.
Let's see what else we didn't cover. Does anybody have any questions or any kind of stories about sewer lateral? Do you have a customer that had issues with the sewer lateral?
Is there any potential damage to the toilet when you're pulling it?
We pull the toilet. We have a process where we pick it up and move it into a flat pan so the water doesn't spill everywhere.
Okay.
Then we set up all of our equipment and we access through there. Once we're done, we're going to replace the wax ring to make sure that it's sealed properly. We'll tighten that back up and make it as if it never happened.
Okay.
Okay.
Chris,
Yes,
you have a contract for lateral, whatever that
the
is.
sewer lateral. It's a video cable.
Then you automatically can check there whether there's, any other blockage, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's the purpose for this, is because a lot of the older homes that have older materials,
Uh,
cast iron, it starts to encrust and it gets smaller over time. It just grabs the toilet paper and it starts to block. So as we go through these, we're noting all these deficiencies. So typically ABS newer property houses, you'll see little offsets in the pipe, but typically they're good. But the older houses, I would say 90 and back, because there's still a lot of clay pipe being used today. And that stuff just, once it gets clogged and something gets inside and it creates pressure, it'll just crack the pipe. So our videos will pick all of this stuff up and give you the recommendations. Yes, sir.
What is the difference between your inspection and regular plumbing, like or something?
They're probably gonna be, well, the way that they do their videos, they're not gonna narrate what's going on throughout the video. And you'll probably just get more of an invoice than an actual report.
Because Do you provide like also the cost of fixing this? part?
Absolutely, within our bid, we're gonna give you a bid to correct all of the items that are noted inside of this report, like that one. Go back, Josh. So we'll see this. So these are all problem areas inside of the report. So we're gonna go ahead and note all of those. All of those issues are gonna be in a bid inside of this report.
So this is a separate cost than the general inspection, right?
Absolutely. So basically, we'll have a home that'll have its own inspection report. The termite, the sewer, all of those are gonna have their own individual reports.
And how much this one is extra?
275.
275 and well worth it. Well, worth it.
And
The
one thing,
stuff that we see on a daily basis inside of these pipes, people move in and they have no idea what's underground. This is
Yeah.
very important.
and one thing also to note as it relates to the cost. Remember, here in Southern California with Home Guard, if you order home and termite inspection with us, you get another one for free. So your client could get the sewer lateral inspection for absolutely free, a roof or a pool inspection.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
So let's say you know that the house has a brand new roof on it. With the
What
sewer lateral.
What happened if your inspection does not, the camera cannot go through because of? the
We're
storm?
gonna note that we can't get through due
Alright.
to an
You charge-
obstruction.
you-
Then what we're gonna do is recommend a hydrojet. A hydrojet is a cable that sprays water up to 2,000 PSI and it'll break up any obstacle. Then after that, we're gonna go back with the camera and continue all the way on.
So you do it at the same time when you do inspection?
No, we're gonna have, hydrojet is a very large piece of equipment that's on a trailer. And that would have to go through, once that blockage is gone, we'll come back and re-inspect further down the line.
Can I ask something?
Absolutely.
Okay, I know that the seller would have to take care of this, right?
Well,
Most likely.
negotiable, yeah.
The seller will take care of that. So is, they found out it had some problems of that. And you guys decide to go in and fix it.
Yes.
Do they have to pay for that upfront, or can you wait till it closes and you be with the part of escrow?
Repairs we bill through escrow.
mhm.
You go through escrow?
Yeah.
That's good to know,
Yeah.
because a lot of people would think, you know, if they say, well, I don't have the money, you know.
Absolutely.
And they say, well, I'm not gonna sell because I don't have the money.
So in Northern California, that's kind of why this is broken up. I had to remove some, but in Northern California, it is required. When they sell this house, that this stuff is fixed, because the city doesn't fix it.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's gonna start coming down this way.
Well, I had one up in Altadena, the same thing, and, what they did, they had to pay for it. The owner had to pay for it before she could actually sell it. Or else sell it, and they could take a portion of it out
To
of.
fix the lateral.
Right.
Mm.
So go back to that cracked one too. And plus too, all this stuff, I mean, you won't be able to see this underground, and just imagine you move into a house and then you have a fractured pipe that basically will collapse. And then everything backs up into the house. Now you get serious stuff.
Run into a situation where before you do the lateral, process, everything was working, but then after you done
Just do the camera
and then it's
or,
not. And so how can we know that it's not because of your company?
well, what we'll do is the video shows the entire proof of what we're doing. The video's on the way out and on the way back. And when we come out of the clean out, we have the camera show you the area. So you know that lateral is yours.
Okay.
So we're recording going in and out.
So
So
what if it did damage the pipe?
that would be pretty tough to do. I've never ran into that case, but let's say we damaged a backflow diverter. That basically doesn't allow water to come back up into your plumbing. Let's say that we broke that, Home Guard would take care of it. We would fix that. Yes.
We also carry, just to let you know, $10 million, over $10 million of errors.
We have our own
and omissions
repairs
insurance.
department that can fix
So,
that. When it comes to that, we take care.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yes.
Just to clarify, your sewer lateral starts at the cleanout valve or the inside toilet?
Okay, so let's say that the toilet's right here. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove that toilet. Our camera is on a cable and it has a flexible head that allows it to move through the lateral. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start inspecting as the camera drops all the way to the city connection. And this illustration kind of shows how tree roots just know where moisture is. I see roots in a lot of problems.
My question is actually, does the inspection start at where the clean out valve is, or inside the house? So that little section, is that part of the inspection?
Yes, this will be part of the inspection. Let's say we don't go back under the house. A lateral is forward, so the cable won't go back up under the house. Let's say there's another dwelling back here. We can't go back this way. We can only go forward to the city connection.
So you always start inside the house?
Yes, no, we also, so we don't remove the toilet on all of them. If it has an accessible cleanout from the exterior, this is where we inspect from.
That's what I was.
Yes, but if we don't have that, we can pull the toilet for you guys and continue that. Any other questions?
When you have to bring a hydrojet, it will be an additional expense.
Typically, that fee is about $1,300, and what that does, we start that procedure from the beginning all the way to the city, and what that does is it removes a lot of encrusted calcium, especially inside of cast iron. It just cleans those things out, and that pipe will become serviceable again.
Oh, you mean without replacement?
Yeah, we can hydrojet a lot of it. Cast iron, we can hydrojet.
Oh.
It'll clear out a lot of that debris inside of there. And the encrusting. Josh, go to the pictures real quick here, back to the damaged ones. Here's the encrusting. So there's the original pipe. See how it shrunk over time? So it just gets smaller and smaller. The hydrojet will blast this and basically probably at least reduce 30% of that. So it makes that pipe functional again.
I have this property, but it was already, the tree in front of the house was under, it was obstructing the sewer.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
But the
I
tree.
mean, you cut all the roof or what?
Basically, what they're gonna do is they're gonna dig that up. Let's say that the roots are inside the entire pipe. They infiltrated the whole pipe. What they can do, you can actually see there's some of the roots that bust through. So what they can do is dig down and just do a new sewer lateral line on the side of the old one. So why it costs so much is because it's the materials aren't really expensive. It's the labor to get down to it. Some of those connections at the street can be 12 feet deep. At the house, it already starts off at 3 feet and then it makes its way down. Like this morning, we did one on the side of a hill. That thing went down like 32 feet. It was so far down. So, and we want to know all that stuff. What's in there? Because all this stuff, it just prevents it from flowing from A to B. It's really important to know all this, so. Any other questions?
So you're saying that the pipe that goes down, it can go as deep as 30
It
feet
can-
as it reaches the city?
If the city, because the city can be,
So does your camera also, can evaluate the elevation then?
Yeah. the camera will actually show the degree of where the camera is going. We can we have a radar device too. We hit a button on the camera head will start to vibrate. We have a device that'll pick up the signal from up top. That's how we can locate where it is under the earth from the top. So it's pretty cool technology that we're using. I mean, each one of our rigs is about $25,000. So.
Yeah, I was at a lateral inspection and the inspector let the buyer, because I was a listing agent, stand there and watch the camera.
Yeah, we
It
do
was
that all
kind
the
of
time.
incredible.
I like to do that. So it just, passing on the knowledge,
Yeah. Oh.
So sewer lateral, very basic stuff. We just inspect that lateral all the way to the city connection. Plus too, if there's any damage in the city section, you can give that to the city and let them know their property's damaged on their side. That kind of goes on all day up north.
The city covers from
there
to your property line?
to the property line, which is typically the sidewalk. So that's all the cities. If
Right.
that's in there and broken, see, we can determine where that damage is by sonding it from the top. And if it's on the city property, that's their property. It's broken. So you can report that.
Aside from the sewer lateral, what else do you think is the most important inspections for people to be paying attention to, or is it all equally important?
I'm gonna say probably my next on, this is probably the first thing I'm doing if I'm buying an old house.
Yeah.
Then I'm doing a roof inspection.
Yeah.
Roof is huge. Josh is one of my roofers. He's been here for 7 years, 6 years. We do this stuff every day. He is very good at what he does. Yeah, then the home inspection, if it has a pool inspection. You know, it's just a lot of information, a lot of knowledge.
Electrical in this area.
Electrical, HVAC, it's all important. It really is. There's really no item that's cheap to fix besides cosmetics.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes,
State Farm sent a letter to homeowners, like I got one myself. It's a survey that you're supposed to submit photos of the sides of your house, the roof. And I said, how am I gonna go on top of the roof? She said, just take it from
The
the
ground.
level.
yeah.
And so they're sending, if you don't send your photos, they're gonna cancel your,
Yeah.
policies, you have to submit it by certain date.
Wow.
And so I thought it was a scam and
We
trying.
can do a
to
roof
reach my
inspection for you.
agent. I'm trying to reach my agent to see if it was legit, and they say, yes, it's legit, so I have to ask for an extension.
We do.
So,
roof
but they're
inspection.
demanding photos.
We can give you drone photos of the top and
Yeah.
photos from the top, standing on top of the materials. So we can do all that for you.
Okay.
What is just a basic roof inspection, Kenyatta?
Excuse me.
$295.
Yeah, my sister went through
Well
that.
worth it.
Yeah, she had to do the same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, what you're talking about, and it was State Farm.
yes,
Yeah.
so they're sending all
Yeah.
those requests to homeowners.
Yeah.
I bet that's causing a big frenzy.
Yeah, because I thought I would have to go up on my roof, and she said, no, we don't want you to fall. Just take it from the street level. I'm like, okay, that's what you're saying, that's what I'm gonna.
And the government's gonna be investing in a lot of, enhancements to cities, and especially waistlines. The info, they're gonna be changing all this stuff and, I guarantee down in Southern California, this is gonna be mandatory
That's why an electric.
to be done before you sell it because, the government thinks, okay, you're selling it, you're making money, but we wanna make sure that's fixed before you sell it. Because these lateral lines can cost so much. They're gonna-
It has cost me before, so I know what you're referring to.
So
And it's
this
just-
dual lateral is an extra.
It's one of our add-ons,
Add-on.
so you can order a home termite and get this for free,
Yeah.
free,
Yeah,
free.
You get it for you?
Home, if you order a home and a termite, you get this for free or a roof inspection for free.
What is the termite generally? I know it's by square footage, but what's the kind of an average number for the inspection?
What was it, $75?
It's $95.
Oh, that's the one to order and then get that free.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, if you order the termite inspection and you pay on site, you're gonna get that $40 discount as well.
Yeah.
So all of our inspections, if you pay on site,
Mm.
you get $40 discount per inspection.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Good.
so if you order home termite and a sewer lateral, you're gonna get an additional $120 off.
Oh, that's bad.
And when you get these services,
Oh,
you have an individual showing up, so your termite inspector, your roof, your home usually does the sewer too as well.
just
But-
they,
Same
Yeah.
way.
Same
Everything.
day. Mhm.
and the repairs are compatible if somebody went to get quotes from.
Absolutely, yeah. It's
So
about the
you're-
same, it's about the same. Also too, there's other ways to fix this stuff too. We can do liners inside of pipes that aren't severely cracked and damaged. It's just a vinyl, basically just covers it's a coating that covers the interior of the pipe. And if it's not too severely broken. So
How long would that last as opposed to doing it?
I think that's
that
like
way?
50 to 80 years or something like that.
For the liner?
The other line, no, it's like a PVC line.
Oh,
It's not like a rubber line.
oh, okay.
There's different materials now that they're using, so cast iron could last, I don't know, 100, 200 years as long as it's serviced. Because it just corrodes because it's a metal material. But if it's serviced, ABS plastic, that's what we use now, that stuff will last a very long time.
Yeah, would that be would that be cheaper than going in and putting on another
It depends on how bad the damage is.
You have to go through concrete.
Gotta go through concrete,
Yeah.
there's a procedure to it, but there could be a cheaper option than, digging up the entire pipe. Again, you could probably just add a new one to the side of it and then reconnect into it. A
Okay,
lot
I
of
got
people do that.
one more question.
Yes.
Now, like if I called in and asked, that my client need to have you to come out, what is your, like, a wait period, or how soon can you get to them?
It depends on our schedule, how we're booked, but honestly, I would say next day if you need to, as soon as possible.
Mostly it's the next day.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah.
And for you
I'll
to
start over.
for you to, for you to be
Unilateral.
able, to order that or order those services or inspections,
Questions again?
my contact information is at the bottom of that price sheet that you
Mhm.
all have. So you could just easily send me a text message if you like, or call me on the phone. If you can't reach me, because I am out driving sometimes, just call our customer service and they can quickly get you set up too. So you have a lot of.
They pay on site. I don't think you have a credit card reader, so they bring that check or cash.
Yeah, we actually do have a credit card that we can take on site. So yeah, they can pay any way that's best for them.
Okay, that's wonderful.
Yeah, the inspector's gonna have a invoice at the bottom. They can just pay them right there.
With a credit card.
You'll have to call that in, but
Yeah.
the inspector themselves can take cash or check.
And then you call in the credit card. and they
Mhm,
use that.
yeah.
Okay.
And then we can make a note saying paid at time to
Yeah.
make sure it gets that discount. So, yeah,
Good.
yes.
So you inspect the roof, termite and pool and sewer. So is just the plumbing in-house then and the rest?
So we do roofing repairs, we do termite repairs, we do sewer lateral repairs. We're not allowed to do repairs on the home inspection because the home inspection is impartial. We're not allowed to do that as inspectors. We have a code of ethics that we follow and we're not allowed to do repairs on the home. 1 year later, we can, but.
Essentially, you can inspect and then whatever problem is, you can actually have y'all directly.
We can do the termite roof and sewer. It's like some of the stuff in the home inspection report is gonna refer to Josh's report. Cause he's a roofing contractor. I'm a home inspector, but I do inspect roofs. He's allowed to go into more detail and lift materials. My inspection's visual. He can actually put hands on materials and stuff. And lift tiles and check papers where home inspection is basically visual.
So you do the inspection and you outsource the repair to outside vendors?
No, HomeGuard has its own team.
Really?
Yeah, we have our own team.
Do you do cracked windows?
Broken windows, no. Termite repair, roof repair, or sewer lateral repair. Windows, I would just call a local window guy.
Like the
Somebody that does it every day.
window or cracks on your drywalls and stuff like that.
Yeah, I would just go to a handyman or, licensed contractor to do those minor repairs.
What is this you with the Home Card Plus premium membership plan here? Previous.
So if you order 2 inspections and you get the third one for free, you have purchased a value inspection package from us. That's our VIP package. With that VIP package, you get 2 years worth of our Healthy Home Plus membership. In short, essentially what that means, the buyer buys the house, they get into the house, the dishwasher starts making a weird noise, and they're saying, Peter, what happened? What's wrong with my dishwasher? You sold me a house with a broken dishwasher. They can call a 1-800 number through that membership that they have. And we will sit on like FaceTime with them and say, well, let us just see the dishwasher. Sometimes it's just, oh, you just didn't connect something, or you need a switch flipped or something like that. But if it needs to be repaired, we will let them know it needs to be repaired. There's no obligation for them to go through us for those repairs, but they do get that membership for 2 years for free. And it's giving them additional peace of mind because now they have some experts that they can call at no additional charge, all because they chose to go through us for inspection.
You don't do the warranty though, right? You don't do the warranty. The home warranty.
We do have a home warranty side. Yes, we do have a home warranty side. That membership though it's just surface level, surface level. It's a way for them to get information, but other things might be covered through the home warranty side.
David, that's the.
And the homework
Yes.
and
Mhm.
home inspection.
Yes,
Do you provide any estimate? Let's say, for example, that you have this, all of these repair that should be there. No, I'm asking this because this inspection of this property, they gave the buyer hired this home inspection because the inspector used to connect with some companies, and send the list. And they allow the client to look at an estimate of the repairs.
see, all we can do is recommend an outside contractor to do the repairs. We don't tell you which one to use. We don't do anything like that.
No, but you don't give any estimate.
No, not on the home inspection, but if I see wood destroying organisms, I'm the home inspector, I'm not allowed to say terminal. I have to say wood destroying organism, and then it refers to the termite inspection report, where that will have a bid for those repairs.
Okay. So you don't give any quote.
Not on the home inspection
Yeah.
side, but the termite, roof, and
Yeah.
sewer lab.
Okay.
So we did one of these today too. This is kind of the video that you received. You can just kind of see that, it's inside the pipe, we start pulling back and you can just see. So you can just see, this is inside a clay pipe. And that's the camera pulling all the way back from the city. This on the side shows the feet of how far we're in, and also the angle. Of course, it has all the date and everything like that. There's also audio where I'm talking over the top of it, giving you information about what am I seeing? And the items that we're gonna be putting on the report, we know that in the video as well. A lot of information.
Question.
Yes,
What about HVACs? Because with that new, is that with the old ones have that stuff we're not supposed to have anymore? Oh, is it real?
what we're gonna do is if we note it's an old HVAC, we're gonna recommend a qualified HVAC technician take a look at it. We're gonna note if it works or if it doesn't work.
Okay,
You know what I mean? If the insulation is damaged, if it's not blowing cold anymore, if the system's dirty, filter's dirty.
okay,
Or if the heat, when you step into an older house, the heater's on, it
yeah,
smells it just smells dirty. We're gonna recommend that to be serviced or repaired. So,
okay.
yes.
Is there a balancing check in place for your inspection and repairs since most of your things are in-house?
What was that again? I'm sorry.
Is there a balance check? Because there might be a conflict of interest since you do the inspection as well as the repair.
That's a really good question. I don't really deal with the accounting side of it.
I think she's trying to say, is somebody saying these repairs are necessary or not, since we're also doing the inspection
Yeah,
on the
you
front
can
end,
take
right?
our bids and shop around other companies too. We don't, let's say that we give you a cost analysis to fix this, you can take this bid to another company, for repairs. But as far as the home, again, we don't give any prices. We're just not allowed to. No.
So you just pretty much inspect and then.
And I'm gonna give you all of my recommendations.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the report's really clear about who you need to contact. And again, I would contact somebody locally that works the area, that works in the area every day.
And the house is on the hills. Do you make any recommendation because,
Well, it
it's on the
depends
hills
on,
and the
yeah, it
bank?
depends on what we see. So if we see a lot of movement and cracking, we'll definitely note, yes, a structural engineer would be required.
Yeah, because the last
We see
thing,
a lot of those houses that are,
that's what
Yeah.
I'm talking about. The last thing that we need is look up next day on the neighbor's house.
yeah. But we inspect those
They didn't say
areas, we go
nothing.
through the crawl spaces, so yeah. We inspect
Well,
those.
Alhambra have a lot of cracking and moving because we have.
Yeah, the
hills
soil.
and all the soil.
Yeah,
That's right.
Uh-huh. You can see that even in the backyards.
Yeah.
Where there is cracks on the backyards.
So this is fantastic. This is one of the best seminars I've been.
Yeah.
You've been honored, you can.
I just got.
Any more questions?
Any more questions?
No, okay, well, let's
All right.
wrap it up for today.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Good to
I-
see you.
I have one last thing, as you know, I always.
My favorite
put
office to come to.
gifts. So did I get everybody's business card?
Yeah, I'll see you.
Thank you, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, High-10 George Realty. This was really informative. Be sure and reach out to Canetta Sugars. They have some really good plans if you buy multiple types of inspections. So thank you very much for attending, and we'll see you at the seminar on Friday for those of you who are coming. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your week. Until next time, we'll see you later.
Thank you. It was good. Bye-bye.
Thank you.